And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the Lyric Graffiti X, as you see it right there. And I wanted to ride this bike today because I want to also talk about it and the great deal that's going on right now. So this is a 60 volt with a 3000 watt motor, and this bike is capable of going 50 miles an hour. So let's hop on and talk a little bit about this bike and the great deal that is going on right now in the Black Friday sale. We're just over a week away from Black Friday, less than 2 weeks. And lots of companies right now are having their sales early. And get by those lawn cutting people. So they're having their Black Friday sales, and Lyric Cycles is no exception. But they have a totally awesome deal, and I'm saying that because I own one of their bikes, two of their bikes, and I know just firsthand how good they are. And I've been riding this bike now for just past a year. I've had it, and that's the Graffiti X. And I can tell you, if you're looking for, not everybody is looking for one of these style of bikes, but if you're looking for a moped style, it basically feels like a motorcycle when you ride it. So that's the feel you get. If you're looking for that, a fast bike that's capable of going 50 miles an hour, full suspension, it's got the motorcycle tires, it's got an awesome headlight, it's got turn signals. The headlight is 6,000 lumen, best you're going to find on any e-bike. I can tell you that for sure. And it's just an outstanding bike. It's got a 40 amp hour battery. As I say, the motor's 3,000. It peaks at, now they say on their site 7,200 watts, but it has been tested and goes well beyond 8,000 watt peak. And it's just an absolute fantastic bike, a joy to ride. And right now, I wanted to tell you about this price though. It's incredible. So right now, you have two ways you can buy this bike. Okay, the first is if you want to buy it right now, they're in stock, limited stock. So get in on it right away if you want one, so you don't miss out. And $1,000 off. Yep, $1,000 off. So the regular price is $45.99. It's $35.99. And if you don't mind waiting a few months on a pre-order, and it's totally up to you, which will come in January or February, they're saying. So I assume kind of late January or early February, I'm assuming. And you can get the bike for $1,200 off, down to $33.99. And the regular price is high. I would definitely look around if I was gonna have to pay that much, but I'll tell you, at this price, really look around and see what's out there in this style of bike, what you can get for that kind of money. I don't think you can beat it. Honestly, I don't think you can beat it. And I just wish everybody could take it for a test ride and show you just how cool a bike it is, because really it's one of those bikes that until you get on it, you don't really know. A lot of bikes are that way, right? You actually have to get on it and ride it to know what it really feels like yourself. We can tell you all about it, all that we know and what we like about it, but until you actually get on and ride it and see for yourself, you don't, it's just someone else's word. But I can tell you, it's my favorite e-bike. It's the best bike I've ever ridden. And And for this price, I really don't think you're going to beat it, honestly. And also free shipping. The battery is a 40 amp hour, and this is not a bike you're going to pedal. I do not pedal this bike, although you can. I don't think you're going to buy this bike to pedal. You're going to buy this bike to throttle for sure. And you can see it's got some get up and go here. It's definitely got the get up and go. Like I say, I've had it up a few times to 50 miles an hour. I don't ride that fast all the time, but it is capable definitely of doing that. So if you're commuting around on urban streets here, no problem. Like this road's 25, there's no bike lane. You can go 25, no problem. Windy out here. It's been windy the last few days. But yeah, the only thing that I've added to it is the mirror and this phone mount. I didn't do anything else to the bike. There was a software update, but any of the new bikes now that you order this bike, the update will already be complete, so you don't have to worry about that. You get a really nice ride. I mean, the second you sit on this bike and you hit that throttle, now it does have an on-road, off-road switch, so you don't feel it as much in the on-road switch, which is the Class 2 e-bike mode. But if you hit that over to the off-road mode and you hit your throttle, you definitely can feel the power that this bike has. And a very smooth ride. It's 120 pounds with battery, but that's good because that gives you a more stable, smooth ride with that extra weight. You really feel like you're riding a motorcycle with this one. It's like a light motorcycle that's not, you know, going 80 miles an hour or anything, but if you're just looking for a commuter bike and you want one you can throttle, I would definitely recommend this bike. I absolutely love this bike. And yeah, it's a winner for sure. I always go the wrong way. I wanted to go the other way. Oh well. I'll turn around down here. Actually, turn around right here. That's why I got out of the bike lane. I was gonna turn around the other side, but I guess I'll turn around right here. But yeah, this bike, I can't say enough about it. I guess if I had one complaint, I took the front fender off. I'm not a big fan of the fenders on the bike, so if I had something to complain about, I guess it would be that. And if you, with a 40 amp hour battery, if you're looking for how far range-wise you're gonna get, I would say you're a pretty good bet to get over 30 miles, and that's throttling it pretty good, you know, hitting it fairly hard. And if you're gonna ride, say, 30 miles an hour-ish, somewhere in there, and not be pinning it and all that all the time, I think you could get 35 to 40 miles. I've gotten, let's see, I'm trying to think now. I got over 30 before and still had battery left. I forget how much, so, and that was riding it more like 25 miles an hour, not pushing it. So I'm pretty sure, especially if you ride like that, 25-ish, then you can get, yeah, you can certainly get pushing 40 miles. My usual calculation on bikes is if you're throttling, you have a throttled bike that you know, I call it a throttle only. I call this bike because I bought it to throttle, and I do throttle it. Then I always think of 1 amp hour is 1 mile. So this being a 40 amp hour battery, I figure I can get 40 miles out of it, or pretty darn close. This isn't a bike that you're going to have 2 batteries. First of all, the battery is huge. I'm going to point the camera down to it, so it's this big box. It's like a car battery, basically, size, or even a little bit maybe longer than a car battery. And it's $1,600 just for the battery. So I don't know if you'd want to. And plus, are you going to carry it around with you, an extra battery? I think the battery weighs 30 pounds or 35 pounds, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's heavy. I've actually only taken the battery off this bike once, and that was when I was moving from Oregon to here in Tennessee. The moving company did not want to, they brought the bikes, but they did not want to cart the batteries. So I had to bring all the batteries in the car because they wouldn't, I'm going to do a UE here. Follow that car. Because they wouldn't, you know, I actually used Allied to move, Allied van lines, and they wouldn't. I don't think any of the moving companies would take the batteries. So I just brought them with me. Anyway, but yeah, $1,600 is a lot of money to pay for another battery. So make the one last you. Someday they're going to come out with a battery that's, well, solid state batteries are making an appearance now, but the thing about those is they're going to be very expensive. So if you can afford one, great. But that's the thing they need to work on, right, in the future. Batteries is still the issue. Lots of people with range anxiety. I'm going to turn right here. I'm going to beat this truck. But yeah, I absolutely love this bike. It's just, I can't explain it. You just got to get on this thing and ride it, and you'll see what I mean by how cool it is. $50. Kid asked me how fast it goes. I said 50. I think a few people have had it even above 50. I haven't. 50 was plenty fast enough, and that was just a test run. I wouldn't normally ride that fast. I usually cruise around like 20 or 25 or 30, but depends on where I'm riding. Like right here, I'm just 20s fast enough on these roads. But you just hit that throttle and it just goes. This bike is one of those ones that just feels like it always wants to go. It's like a horse, right? It just wants to run. And this bike just wants to fly. It wants to go. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to let you know about this Black Friday deal. I don't know exactly how long the sale's gonna be on for, but if you do want to get one now while they're in stock, I suggest doing it ASAP because I think they have limited stock. And after that, the pre-orders, which will go in January or early February, I think they're up to, I don't know how many batches now, or versions that they've had, I guess batches, they're not versions really. I know they've had at least 4, so they're probably into number 5 now. But a really cool bike. I've had it now just beyond a year. I do have a video coming out in the future here that I did already, but I haven't released it yet. It's coming though one of these days where I did a review after 1 year. So watch for that video coming too. Maybe I'll just put it after I put this video up. I wanted to put this video up now because I think in the other video I mentioned that the price was $40.99, because when I did do that video review, it was $40.99, but now it's dropped down to, like I say, $35.99, $1,000 off right now if you want to get the ones that are in stock. But if you don't mind waiting on a pre-order for the next ones, January/February, $200 more off, taking it down to $33.99. Great price, I think. And like I say, if you know of a bike that's the same style as this that you think is better than this for that price, let us know in the comments. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And once again, thank you for joining me on this video as I walk around the bike here to show you it. Let's go on this side. Never show you this side. So until next time, be safe everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.